Welcome back, guys. We're making snacks. So today all we're going to be doing is making something pretty simple, not very much like what I have been doing. So I have a vegetable. This is a sweet potato, and I didn't really realize how many people don't really know how to make like raw vegetable snacks, and I do them all the time. So I was going to show you guys how I do some of my favorite snacks. So all you need is a sweet potato and a peeler. And when you do this, I mean, the peeling part is really the messiest part. So all I get is like just a regular bag that you get from the grocery store, and just kind of, you know, hold it open so that when you peel it, all of the little scraps don't go everywhere. And potato peelers are awesome. You can use them for fruits, for veggies, for really anything. They're much safer to use than like a knife. I used to use a knife when I was younger. Needless to say, I've cut myself several times. This is a much easier, faster, more effective, and safer way to do it. So if you have one in your kitchen, use that. If you don't, be careful. Or you can purchase one at a store. They're usually not more than like $1 or $2. And as you can see, it goes pretty quick. So once you peel the sweet potato, it looks like this. And all of your little peels are in the bag. So it makes it easy to throw away when you're ready to throw it away. It makes cleanup a breeze. Set that to the side somewhere and grab a cutting board. I like these because they're really thin and easy to clean. And just grab a knife. Everybody has a preference of knife that they like to use. I kind of like these. It seems excessive, but I feel like I get more control out of it. So I'm gonna be making sweet potato fries. So when I make my snacks, I love sweet potato fries. It makes me feel less bad about eating fries. So if you've ever gone to like one of those, I know like Point Burger and places like that have sweet potato fries that you can get with your meal instead of like the traditional French fries. There's really no wrong way to cut this. I just cut it in half, cut the half in half, and then cut it into French fry looking sizes. So you're going to continue that with the whole thing. Sometimes, depending on how you cut it, you can make it sort of into the steak fries. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what steak fries are. But really all it is they're just a little like thicker and a slightly different shape than like your traditional French fries. So like I said, you're gonna do this with the whole thing. And what I like about using fresh vegetables is that you are in control of what exactly, you know, is in them. Anytime you buy foods that are processed and things, I mean, you're losing a good chunk of the nutritional value. So anytime you have the time or are willing to make your own, you know, food at home, that's always, in my opinion, the best way to go. So all I'm doing now is taking some of the thicker ones and cutting them into smaller little pieces. Like I said, there is no wrong way to do this. The reason I make them as like thin or as small as I do instead of leaving them thicker is because you're gonna season your fries. I mean, by all means, you don't have to, but I like seasoned fries. So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. So yeah, once I get them like this, you're just gonna have a bunch of little pieces. Some are bigger, some are smaller, that's okay. Set this over here. And you're going to get a bowl. Okay, just get a bowl and put all of these in it. Okay. You're going to also need, I use this almost with everything, extra virgin olive oil. You're gonna need pepper, paprika, and garlic salt. Now, by no means do you have to stick to what I'm using. You can use whatever you want. These are my go-to because I find that it seasons them very nicely, and it's not like over the top, like too seasoned. So all you're gonna do is take your olive oil and pour it over the fries. Do less than more to start off with. It spreads pretty easily, and a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to overdo it because then they, can get kind of soggy. The texture of this as well, like sweet potatoes are hard, so don't be alarmed if you just never cut up your own vegetables or anything like that. They are kind of hard. So you're gonna get it to where it's, pretty saturated with the virgin olive oil. And then obviously because one hand is gonna be kind of messy, I would suggest using the same hand and use the one that you haven't drenched in oil to season. Doesn't matter what order you go in. Just kind of mix them around. Season a bit. Then take your paprika. Paprika is really good. I absolutely love it on these. Okay, and set that to the side, and get your garlic salt. And this is optional, like I said, you can use whatever you want to use, but this is how I always make them, and I make these pretty often. I also do the exact same routine, like with how I'm seasoning them and how I'm putting olive oil on them with Brussels sprouts. I like to bake them. They're good that way. Okay, so once you have it like this, they're just seasoned. I always pre-make things. So you're gonna take like a cookie sheet and put foil on it. Preheat your oven to 350. And just take a piece of foil, put it over a cookie sheet. Take your fries, and you're just going to pour them on. And spread them out so that they're not touching each other. It doesn't matter as far as them like laying down. It's gonna cook the same. You don't need to flip them. You don't need to do anything like that. Will be just fine. But this is probably the quickest, easiest way to make like healthy vegetable snacks that that everybody will love. So, like so, just spread them out on your cookie sheet, and you're going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees. You can kind of eyeball it as far as like when they're done. Generally, this takes maybe 20 minutes, if that. But like I said, it's a really quick, healthy, raw vegetable snack. You know exactly what you're putting in your body. Makes you feel good. So any questions, comments, if you need me to show you how to do anything else with like raw vegetables, more health-based things, let me know, comment below, and let me know what you liked or what you learned. See you guys later.